Ha! Hey everyone, Hassan here. Welcome to the world of Ha. Today I have another Power Rangers Lightning Collection review for you. This is the Psycho Green Ranger from Power Rangers in Space. Well, technically not from Power Rangers in Space, really from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers comics. So I don't know how I feel about labeling this as the in-space Psycho Green Ranger, because he actually wasn't from in space. But regardless, it's cool to have this figure. This is, I believe, this was a Hasbro Pulse exclusive figure. It's been a while since I had this, to be honest, but I just reviewed the full Psycho Ranger team pack, so if you haven't seen that review, go check that out, and then come back here, because we're going to take a look at the Green Ranger from the comics. And so, let's take a look at the packaging. Just fantastic packaging, as always. Looks really, really nice. As you can see, we have the Green Ranger inside, complete with the dagger weapon there, which I am excited to check out. Bandai America did also release the Psycho Green Ranger in the Legacy line, and I will be doing a comparison of that as well, so keep an eye out for that. And the back of the box there shows you the Psycho Green Ranger, which is really cool. I feel like the back of the box makes it almost look like a lime green color, whereas it's not quite that shade of green here, so you know, not the greatest promo shot, but it's fine. What matters, of course, is the figure itself. So, without further ado, let's get this open and take a look. Alright, here is the Psycho Green Lightning Collection figure out of the packaging. I tried to go for the look on the back of the box there, just to sort of match things up. You know, feel like it turned out decently. I'm never a super big fan of these types of effects pieces, but, you know, I think, like, in the grand scheme of things, I think it fits in well, especially with, like, the lightning effect, because then you kind of have two different effects things going together that are both the same sort of translucent green. It kind of works, you know? So, let's take a quick look here. First things first, I want to talk about the accessories. So, he has a grabby hand on the left there, and then a lightning hand on the right. So that's kind of what's there. So, if you want a grabby hand on the right side, well, you have that as well. And then you have a fist on the left hand. So, in essence, you're getting the same exact style hands that you do for all of the other Psycho Rangers. Now, if you watch my Psycho Ranger Team Pack review, you'll know that there's actually 3 variants of the lightning hands. 3 different versions. You have sort of this style, which is like the sort of claw grip. You have this style, which is more the open hand, like this. And then you have this style, which is like putting some fingers together, almost like a Star Trek style thing. Psycho Green comes with the claw hand style. So if I grab that right here, you'll see. So if you got the individual Psycho Blue Ranger, he has this claw hand style. If you got Psycho Red with Lost Galaxy Red, that 2-pack, you got this style as well. So this seems to be the default style. The only way to get different lightning effect pieces, like the other two, is in the Psycho Ranger Team Pack. Now, I think, did Psycho Black get an individual release? I feel like he might have, but I didn't buy it because at that point they had already announced the team pack or something. So it's possible that Psycho Black, if there is an individual release, that his is different. But I would err on the side of it seems like the claw hand style is the more common variant. And so I just wanted to mention that. Also, this effects piece is the exact same as the, if I can line it up, maybe, sort of. There we go, I think I lined it up there. Exact same thing as the yellow one that came with Psycho Blue and in the team pack. It's just now green. So, you know, it's nice to have a matching color one there, but just FYI as far as that effects piece. So, with that being said then, as far as like actual you know, look and design of this, I do want to bring in the Bandai version for comparison. So here is the Legacy Bandai version on the left. The Legacy versions are taller, as you can see, and also just kind of overly, like, muscular and stuff. So, like, I feel like, you know, the Lightning Collection ones look more like an actual person or a suit. So obviously that's the main difference. The other thing that you'll notice is Bandai used, like, a metallic green paint, and it's a bit of a darker green, slightly. So that's obviously another key difference there. it's hard to really know which is more accurate necessarily because there is no suit from the show. It's all from the comics, right? So you could argue either way for green, really. I guess you could look at the pages of the comics and see what green matches the best. I don't know. I think they're both fine, to be honest. I like metallic paint. I think it looks good, but this green is also pretty solid as well, so I'm fine either way. But I just wanted to mention that difference. As far as the actual dagger weapon then too, let me take that out of their hands. So this is the Bandai Legacy version, and then on the right side is the Hasbro Lightning Collection version. Again, the green they used is different. You know, I will say, like, I don't know. Again, I don't know which one is more accurate. I guess I'd have to go back at the comics and kind of, you know, look if they're even in the... Well, did they even have this dagger in the comic? I don't even remember now. Because I know Jason Bischoff did something on Hyper RPG. They did like a Hyperforce thing, and I think he was Psycho Green, and he might have... I can't remember. It's been a while. Regardless, like I think the proportions on the Hasbro one are probably a little bit better, but like this kind of looks stronger or like tougher because it's just like thicker, and the metallic green is kind of nice too. So, you know, I guess it is what it is. They're both, you know, kind of match their corresponding figures, I guess you could say. So, with that being said, let's jump into the actual articulation then for the figure. It's going to be the exact same as the other male Psycho Rangers, but in case you didn't see that video, let's just run through it real quick. Rotation right there. You do have the arm that rotates. This piece is a little bit rubbery, so it does bend if you needed to, like that, as you can see. There is some shoulder swivel right there. You do get rotation of the arm, double joint elbow, and then the hand will rotate, of course. The entire upper body rotates and moves all the way around. You do get some abdomen crunch right there, movement right there, rotation, double joint knee, and the boot rotates as well. Standard foot swivel, as well as up and down movement right there. So pretty standard stuff. And of course you can swap out the helmets, swap out the hands, all that good stuff that you can with any other Lightning Collection figure as well. So overall, it's pretty solid. You know, I guess this is a Hasbro Pulse exclusive, so it's really meant out there for the collectors, for those that read the comics. I guess it's nice to have. You know, technically Bandai also did release Psycho Silver, which was, spoiler alert, Zane in disguise, so not an actual Psycho Ranger. So who knows, maybe one day we'll see a Psycho Silver Lightning Collection figure. Honestly, I'm fine with the main five. Psycho Green has popped up here and there in the comics and stuff, so, you know, I guess it is kind of nice to have comics representation. So I do prefer Psycho Green over Psycho Silver necessarily, so I guess it's kind of nice that we have this, you know, but it is what it is. It's a green Psycho Ranger figure, and it's nice to have this in addition to a full Psycho team pack, unlike Bandai. So with that being said, the only thing left to do is really just see how he looks with the rest of the Psycho Rangers. And here they are, the Psycho Ranger team right here, straight out of the comics, since we're adding in the Green Ranger into the mix. Gosh, this looks really, really cool. I love the fact that we have this full kind of team set, and with Green Ranger in here, just like, this is so cool. And obviously, you know, we've seen the rest of them in Space. They popped up in Lost Galaxy. They're in the comics, in the Mighty Morphin comics. Like, you know, you can really have them mix and match, especially with Lightning Collection, fighting various teams of Rangers together and combined with various other villains. But technically this also is the Mighty Morphin color scheme, so since we're about to complete our Mighty Morphin team as well, you could have these guys facing the Mighty Morphin team also, so that's actually kind of cool. And maybe we'll get some other teams. Maybe we'll get the full In Space team eventually as well. I know we got In Space Yellow, so more to come. And so In Space Red actually with Astronema. Ooh, actually Astronema with the Psycho Rangers. That's a good display as well. Yeah, really, really cool possibilities coming up for the Lightning Collection. But here they are as it stands. Really, really neat. Let me know in the comment section below if you picked up Psycho Green and or the rest of the Psycho Rangers. Stay tuned. Make sure you are subscribed because you do not want to miss all of the other Lightning Collection reviews that I have coming up. There's some really, really cool figures on the way. We got the SPD Omega Ranger. We got Dino Charge Black. We got Lord Draken Evo 3. We got Dino Thunder White. We got a whole new wave of Lightning Collection and more. Stay tuned for all that. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you later.